The first guaranteed S hero banner is just about to end. You've got less than 24 hours from this video dropping to get those heroes, and once they are gone, they will head over into the normal recruit, so it's all fine. You're still going to be able to get them, but they will not be guaranteed anymore, and if you have not got either of them, I would suggest to go and get at least one of them. I did a video yesterday or the day before that I'll link just above. If you haven't watched that, that's my thoughts on who you should go and get. But just after that banner finishes, there's going to be a banner that comes out straight afterwards. And today I'm going to go through the 2 guaranteed S heroes that are coming out in that banner and kind of give my first thoughts on which character that you might want to go for instead of the other. But hopefully you can just get both, which is what I've done on this first guaranteed hero banner. So let's go and have a look at these 2 heroes. If we start on our main page, go over to archive, then milestone, it comes up with these milestones. So this is like, here's the first rate up event, which is on right now with Ling, and I can't say that, Sui, a rate up event right now. Best performance, so a total of 200 players cleared a tournament session 2. That happened, so we all got 100 of these things. A total of 100 players clear episode Arms of Fair, which has been done. We all got that 100. The next thing to happen, which unlocks in 1 day from now, it'll be less than that by the time this video comes out. The unlock incident, the Sekhmet rate up and Andre rate up event. This means that the original banner will be gone, and this will be the banner that is up right now. We'll have a look at what else is coming. 100 players clear Conquest stage 80. Wow. That's going to take a long time. Well, maybe not a long time because I'm sure there's some whales that are absolutely pumping this out. But again, only 100 of, what are these called? I'll just call them these. Then we've got another banner update in 3 days. So it looks like we are just going through all these banners every 3 days at the moment. I'm sure once the game is kind of settled in, we might pull that back just a little bit. But for now, it looks like every 3 days we're getting a new banner. I guess they're just giving everyone a chance to kind of get the heroes that they really want. But for this video, we're just going to be focusing on these 2 heroes. I'm going to go and have a look at them in depth, talk about them, and then kind of give my thoughts on who you should be taking in. We'll start off with Andre here, and his character looks absolutely amazing. Got the light bulb, looks like he's got a bit of a microphone in front of him. He looks like he's an inventor. But I just noticed this now. I have noticed it before, but I love how they do like a really in-depth kind of character here, like a 2D kind of character. Then they have their smaller little character here that you use in game. I love that they are just that a little bit different style. I think it's, I just like it. I think it's a nice little touch that they've put in there. So let's have a look at his abilities. Increases the crit for allies and the caster. So Andre switches to superstar mode, crit plus 20% for 6 seconds. Cooldown 20 seconds. That goes all the way to the top. It extends for 12 seconds, and Andre gets an attack of 10% when he's on superstar mode. Wow. That's really good. Giving you 20% crit. That means your attackers are going to do so much more damage. I really love that. His normal is just throw coins. I love that he's throwing coins. He's got that much money, he can just throw it all away. His ultimate, laser lamp, gives out shining light to penetrate enemies ahead, dealing 160% damage per second over 3 seconds with 50% chance to disarm the targets. That's really good. That is an amazing ultimate. Passive, Andre enhances his strength with the latest inventions, increasing attack by 16%. And auto, Andre throws massive coins for dealing 72% damage and additional 100% crit damage. So he is just an outright damage dealer, and he also makes your damage dealers do more damage. Also with the disarm on his ultimate, I really love that. I think he is really a top tier character, and from a few tier lists that I've seen running around, I'm not that into tier list right at this moment because we haven't played the game for that long, but he has been put at the top of most, as in like either the top or the class just below the top. So I think he's probably worth pulling for. So the second out of the 2 characters that are going to be available in this banner is Sekhmet. Again, look how good this design is. Love the ancient Egypt kind of look. Got the eye on her head. You got the cat next to her. I wish the cat come along when you're running. Like, I wish that she had her cat with her. That would be absolutely amazing. But let's have a look at these abilities. The Nirvana Pact revives an ally and restores HP. If you go right to the top, she also releases an expanding aura around the ally she revives, clearing all non-piercing bullets. So she's just keeping them alive even longer, even after they are revived. Come down to a normal attack, just pretty standard, 104 damage per second. Obviously her attack isn't going to be really that high because she's a healer. Her ultimate, she harnesses the ancient power to heal the frailest ally, restoring HP equal to 108% of Sekhmet's attack for 3 seconds, and concurrently replenishes her own HP by 25% of attack. So she is healing herself and the lowest HP hero, and by the look of this, she isn't going to be the lowest HP hero. So she's going to heal her friends rather than herself, but her extra 25% onto her also keeps her alive, which I really like. Her passive means her max HP is boosted by 20% during battles, just keeping her alive even longer. And her auto, she values every companion, providing healing to the weakest ally for 8% of her attack per second. Again, more healing. She just looks like an absolute boss of a healer. So out of these two heroes, I'm probably going to lean more towards Sekhmet, because there is so many attackers in this game. So many. But the healers, there is not that many. She seems like she is going to be a top tier healer, plus the revive. That will get you through some absolute sticky situations. You should be able to take in a hero that's not as fully developed or upgraded as much, and she can still keep them alive and get you through without losing any allies. I think out of the two, she's going to be the one that I'm going to be pulling for. Let me know down in the comments if you have either of these characters already, or who you're going to be pulling for, because I think it's going to be pretty interesting to see the way that people go, because obviously Andre is a really good boost to your attackers you already have, giving you that extra 20% crit, which is absolutely huge. But having a healer in your team, just like doing these harder levels, I think it's going to be a really, really good addition into your team. But then on the other hand, if you go against the boss, you've got to kill him in a certain amount of time. So she's not really going to help there, because you're going to either die because you haven't killed it in enough time, or you're going to die because you hit the thing. So all up to you. But my preference is probably going to be Sekhmet, because I've already got some really good damage dealers. But if I got Andre, I wouldn't be complaining, I'll tell you that much. That's about it, guys. That's a review of these two. If you've been liking my content, please hit that subscribe. Pass it on to your friends, because the more people that watch this, the more that I'm going to have coming out to you. I've got a few videos in the works about the cabin and a few other things on how to min-max your efficiency in all of those places. So please stick around for those, and I'll see you in a video soon.